We are. Hi, this is tINI, and this is my dear.
Hello, I'm Enzo.
Hi Enzo. Hi Enzo. Nice to have you here with me in the sand. Right now we're at Siraguse Beach, where later on my tINI and the Gang party gonna be, which is the unofficial pre-party for my dear friend Enzo's party, FUSE, I would call it. And we're here to ask each other some questions. And my first question is, because I don't remember, how did we meet?
You played for me at FUSE the first time.
Which city?
4 years ago in London, was it? It was about 4 years ago,
Yeah,
nearly, maybe. 3, 4 years ago. And you came and you terrorized the back room. Remember? You didn't.
Yeah.
And then you asked if you could play in my room. And we could come back, we can play in the other room, in the red room.
Yes!
And then you did, and you came back, and I gave you a residency.
Now I remember, that was really nice. My first gig I would sing. And then also something really special that I remember is that after this you also brought me for playing FUSE Ibiza. And
so we brought you here, didn't we? We played Ushuaia, the old Ushuaia. We had the opening of FUSE. You came there to FUSE first in London.
Exactly.
And then we rolled straight through and we came here.
Exactly.
And we did FUSE on the beach at Ushuaia. And then you got your your residency here.
Yes, so I have to say FUSE is a big part also of the founding of tINI and the Gang in Ibiza.
Yeah.
So meanwhile we changed the places. We're here at Siraguse Beach now, like I said. So how do you like my party?
No, I don't like it at all. I'm really joking. I love it. I'm looking forward to next week to the Takeover. So when me, Seb and Ross are going to come here.
You have to explain a bit better what you mean with the takeover here.
So the FUSE guys, we're all gonna come down. We're gonna switch. So we're gonna come down here and play. Are you gonna do the warm up here, or are we just gonna?
I think so. I think we do it like you do the warm up for me, because we're doing like a full swap. So tINI and the Gang becomes FUSE and the Gang, and FUSE at night becomes tINI at night.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna warm up for us, and then we're gonna warm up for you, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my lineup that I would have had for the beach. I'm gonna bring it to the club, and you bring your people that you would have had in the club to the beach. And I think this is a nice idea, as we are in the summer of swaps.
Yeah. What's your view on these swaps?
What was that again?
What's your view on all these swaps?
I didn't even know what all these swaps is until we decided to
started we originated this swap.
Yeah, until we decided to make one. I think it's interesting. Somehow it's confusing, probably because everyone plays everywhere, which can be a nice thing or a confusing thing. In our case, I think it's a nice thing.
Yeah, I think it works for us. I mean, we've got the history. We play a lot with each other, be it back to back and at each other's parties and at other people's parties, so it works, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't think it's a awkward swap. It totally makes sense. Also, as I consider myself as a big part of FUSE, and I also consider you as a big part of tINI and the Gang, that we're gonna have some more coming up also next year, like besides Ibiza, and you have to be there.
Yeah, well, we've got Sonus coming up, so we're going to be doing this in Croatia, bringing tINI and the Gang and FUSE together, and doing the after party for the Dice show at Sonus.
What else could we ask each other?
Are your curls real?
My curls are as real as your breast curls. Why, are you wearing a toupee? No, his curls are better than mine, I have to admit.
You love my curls, don't you? You do, don't you?
Like a fur. Okay, this is the time to tell the truth. Enzo, your most embarrassing moment in an after party, or before or after an after party?
I think the best one for me was at FUSE, when I think I'd been playing for about 6 hours in the old days when we used to do 12 hours, and I was pretty smashed, and I pressed stop on the CDJ, and it was just complete silence, and I just stood there like
nothing happened?
I just was still dancing. I don't know what to. Probably the music in my headphones, but or in my head, and just stood there, and with all the FUSE just looking at me like.
Would you please start?
And then I was taken off the decks.
You want to?
Do you actually enjoy playing back to back with me?
I hate it. I hate it. I don't know how to get out of this. We're friends for so long now. I just don't find the right word. No, I love it. But Enzo is a very dangerous person to hang out with. I think we both are. But this guy is like easily finish a tequila bottle while I just turn around to find a new record, which I don't have on me. But is he's forcing the alcohol consumption a lot. And but
what is your favorite drink? Because you keep switching.
I know I keep switching, but I have to say it's been tequila as well. But I had to change that. I couldn't drink it.
It's the one I keep telling you. Just drink tequila, and it's just all right. It's an upper. It's just
yeah, if you want to have a double size of your head the next morning. No, I enjoy playing with you because you also inspire me, and I think what's also really interesting is that we kind of found a music style for a generation, which sounds a bit, yeah, it's difficult to tell it without sounding stupid, but
I think we had a certain style that came from us playing a lot at 93 Feet East. I think we definitely developed a sound and a style of playing, not just the music, but also the way we were playing as well, you know. And yeah, and it did it. I think it's inspired a lot of people. We've matured and cultured and changed now, and we're digging deep. I know I'm finding a lot of new records, and when we speak on Skype and stuff, and you're finding a lot of new records, and we're going back, you know, back through the years and finding a lot of very old records, you know.
So we create the next style that people can cling into. I know, but it's nice. I mean, we created something. Now we're moving on.
Evolving it.
And regarding moving on, what are your plans for Fuse for the next year?
Well, I want to keep evolving the labels, you know, like Infuse. I think is I can see that growing. It's special. It's a platform for some.
Excuse me. What is it about Infuse?
Infuse is the label for the people that have been inspired by Fuse and for people from outside of the Fuse residents, really. So maybe there'll be a release from you. Maybe.
No, I'm working on it already. It's not that I try. I am working already on a release for you, for your label.
How do you find getting in the studio because you're a very busy lady now. You have a lot of gigs, and you do so many gigs. Like, how many gigs did you actually do last weekend?
I had 6 gigs in 4 days.
It's incredible. That's incredible. How do you actually find the time to where do you make your music?
Mostly on the computer with my Ableton program. The thing is that when I have the time, when I'm in Berlin, I have my equipment, my hardware there. I try to record as much sounds as possible. And then I'm pretty much doing it on the road. For me, I would love to be more in the studio, but I simply just don't find the time. So I use all the time in sitting in the airport waiting, which is a lot in our job. And whenever I have the time where I have nothing to do, which is pretty rare, but then I open my program, it also relaxes me. What about you?
Yeah, the same at the moment. I mean, when I've been here, I've been sitting on my balcony with an amazing view of the sea, and I've just been creating loops. And I have my studio in Hackney, and I'll take it back there when we finish the season and do some music.
I'm gonna come visit you in Hackney then.
Yeah, man.
So Enzo, seeing Ibiza in 2013 as the busiest regarding parties. There's every day at least 17 parties. It feels like no, there's a humongous amount of parties going on in Ibiza every day. So why would you think people should come to tINI and the Gang and Fuse Takeover Swap?
I think that what you're going to find here on that day is there's some seriously amazing music. You know, the guys are very talented, and I can't wait to get into this place. I've been playing outdoors, you know, with the sun shining, and it's just nice. And I think it's going to make for an amazing atmosphere. And you just don't have this, you know. But there's some great parties. Don't get me wrong. There's some amazing clubs as well. But you can't beat a beach party, and done right with good sound and nice people and amazing music. So I think it's touching on the old spirit of Ibiza. That's what you're going to find here next week.
I totally agree, and on top of this, it's absolutely free to come here to this party.
Yeah. Yeah, even if you don't like the music, it's free.
they know what they come for. They come for the music for sure, and it's a very special vibe. And I'm not trusting a lot of people. That's why I only do one swap. But I'm trusting this guy blind, and I know he's gonna make something really special out of this day here.
Are you looking forward to playing at Fuse?
Oh my God, yes, I'm excited. And also I'm gonna bring Birds Making Machine. It's gonna be a DJ and a live set. I never heard them playing in live, but I know their productions, and I'm really excited to hear them playing alongside me as well as Enzo and Seb again. So we have all different reasons to come and join us for this amazing Wednesday. Right?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Hi, this is tINI and this is Ibiza Spotlight, and I'm really looking forward to our Fuse and tINI and the Gang Takeover Super Swap on the 21st of August. August? Yeah, August. And hope to see you all there. It's gonna be amazing. And this is my partner here in crime.
Hi, my name's tINI. Sorry, my name's Enzo Siraguse. And this is Ibiza Spotlight, and we're doing a Fuse takeover at tINI and the Gang, which is every Wednesday at Sirocco Beach. And we follow it with Fuse every Wednesday at Sankey's all night long, day and night. tINI, Enzo, Fuse, Ting. See ya!